Hi, my name is Matt Millay and I'm with MSC Industrial Supply. Today's video is to give you some key features and benefits of our website to enhance your shopping experience online. So let's dive right in. Probably MSC's most powerful aspect of the website is the search bar. The search function can work by either searching keywords. So for example, if you were looking for a heater, all you have to do is just apply heater and in the search engine. And what's going to happen is going to filter all the heaters out of there, and then you can start doing some drilling down as far as seeing what we have available. Nice thing is from there you can actually look on the left-hand side, and you can sort by brand. You can go into the different types, the fuel type, even the BTU ratings and all the different types of specs. And you can also filter out the stuff that we actually have in stock or other things that we may have available from manufacturers. The other thing that is pretty neat about the website is that you can also look by brands. So if we were to look for Milwaukee, what it's going to do is actually going to filter out everything that is not a Milwaukee brand. So the cool thing about that is that if you are looking for a Milwaukee product, it's going to give you all the different types of options of what we do carry in stock, and it'll give you all the different options. So as far as power tools, electric tools, power tool accessories, hand tools, you name it. Basically, going forward, if you click on any of these items, it's strictly going to populate Milwaukee products, and that's it. The next thing you can search for is either manufacturer numbers. So in this instance, if you find let's say a Parker fitting, and you have no idea what our number could be, if you look on the side of the Parker fitting or even a Norton grinded disc, let's say, there's usually a manufacturer part number on those. You can utilize that, put that in the search bar, and it's actually going to bring up the item or as close as we can get to that item. The next thing that is very powerful is the competitor part numbers. So any national competitor, if it's McMaster-Carr, if it's Fastenal, Acklands Grainger, Lawson's, Worth, if it's available, it'll convert the number from the competitor part number to the closest thing that we carry, and it's also going to tell you if it's an exact match or if it's an alternative item that's pretty similar to what you're looking for. So in this instance, I'm just going to give you an example. I am looking for this particular part number from McMaster-Carr. Once we hit that, it brings up the Stanley manual hammer tacker, and it's a direct cross. So what you'll see here, you'll notice that we have 11 in stock. You'll see the exact pricing for this item. It does give you the manufacturer part number, our part number. You can simply add it to the cart, go right to the checkout, add your PO, and purchase the product immediately. The cool thing is here, it does provide you the description here. If it is an alternate match, excuse me, I did say that is an exact match. It's actually an alternate match, but sometimes it will mention if it's an exact match to the item that you are looking for. The next thing you can look for is also if you have the MSC part number, obviously it will bring that up. One cool little feature that you can do is if you're not sure what you're looking for, let's say you're looking for coffee filters for your break room, and yes, we do carry coffee filters. All you would have to do is look up for, let's say, a coffee maker. It's going to bring you these items here. So in this case, if we are looking for the accessories to go with the coffee maker, instead of scrolling through numerous screens, one tip you can do to help you out is you see this little blue big book icon on the side here. If you were to go and click on that, what it's going to do is this will bring you to our digital catalog. And the cool thing about that is that instead of searching page by page by page on a website trying to get something, you're going to go old school here, and you'll be able to get the coffee maker right here, and you'll be able to see all the different accessories that you may need for it. So what's nice about that is if we need the black coffee pot or orange, and in this case, if we need the filters, there's the filters right here. So if you click on the part numbers, it will bring you right to the filters. You just add to cart, and away you go. So in this instance, for example, if you are looking for, let's say, a 3/4 inch tap, you click on the first one, go on that blue icon, it'll bring you right to the digital publication, and then you'll see all the surrounding aspects. So it'll give you all the different brands that we carry, and it'll give you the full visual as if you were looking at the catalog page, which makes it a lot easier sometimes to look through that. So that's just a tip that I utilize as well too. So. Now, the third tip on how to make the MSC website work really well for you is, for example, if you are looking for a specific brand. Earlier, we talked about how you can actually just put the name of the brand in the search function. Another cool feature of the website, if you click on the products tab and you go to shop by brand, what it will do is it'll actually list every single supplier that we have in alphabetical order. So in this case, if you are looking for, let's say, a Bessey clamp, you would just hit the B button and scroll down all the way to Bessey. And then what it'll do the same thing as before. So if you click on the name of the supplier or the vendor, it's going to simply filter out everything that is not related to Bessey. And then all of a sudden, what you'll be able to do is do the drill down option. So in this case, if I'm looking for some bar clamps, you just hit the button for bar clamps and you'll be able to do, again, a drive down option as far as the length, the throat depths, and clamping pressure and all that fun stuff. The other thing that is quite unique about our website as well is we also have a tab for exclusive brands. Now, in this day and age, especially with COVID, everybody's trying to save some extra dollars. This is probably one of the things that MSC takes a lot of pride in is our exclusive brand content. MSC has access to over 100,000 quality products that has the same form, fit, and function as any of the national or top tier brands that could be out there in the market. So if you are looking for some substantial savings and brand is not a preference and you're looking for a good quality item that'll do the same job, you can expect to pay significantly less on some of these items and you'll be able to save some further cost out of your business. So in this case, as you see here, we have everything from cutting tools to tool holding to another brand of different cutting tools and taps, chucks, and as well as safety, everyday value items. So these are the most common items that we supply to the maintenance shops and everywhere else. Janitorial and maintenance. So in this example, ProSource is our brand. Instead of having the Rubbermaid buckets, you can actually get a ProSource bucket that has the exact same features as the Rubbermaid bucket, but a fraction of the price, as you'll see here. The other thing that we do cover is measuring and inspecting tools. That is one of our other lines that we do quite well. We even sell machinery, as well as abrasives and tooling and all kinds of other different stuff. So again, 100,000 SKUs that we have access to that can give you some significant cost saving. So the last feature that we have for our website that is quite popular, and I believe it's a really great tool if you're a very technical person. As far as an end user, you need some good information as far as how to use something or know more about a specific item. Or even if you're a purchaser that's want to better educate yourself on a large buy, on let's say you're buying a lathe, there is a section on our website, it's called a buying guide. So if you look under the resources tab and hit buying guides, you can actually see all the different types of items that we carry in our catalog sorted by category. So for this instance, you can see all the safety items, cutting tools, hand and power tools, electrical, machinery. In this case, let's say I am buying a lathe. If you click on lathe, what it's going to do is going to actually give you all these types of information as far as what a lathe looks like, the diagram of a lathe, what's the headstock, tailstock, the chuck, what does it do? There's some essential tips here, the different types as far as a bench lathe, tool room lathe, and what they all look like and what their forms and functions are. The other thing too is you'll also get some terminology here about the different components. There is also some articles here from Better MRO and some other stuff that we can give you as far as some extra information about what these things are. Surrounding accessories as well too, let's say. So once you're done doing your research, one of the cool things about it is if you want to actually see the lathes, you can actually click on Shop All Lathes. And what the website will do is it'll redirect you right to the lathes that we carry. So one other feature that you can do as well too is if you want to compare a couple of different lathes that we carry, you would just hit the compare button. And what it'll do is it'll actually select them and do a side-by-side comparison of these items. So once you hit compare items, you'll see here on once the screen processes all the different specifications by manufacturer, feed speeds, you name it, and it'll give you a comparison that you can forward, let's say, to the end user maybe looking for it to make a better educated decision about which one you want to go with. So.